Hi everyone. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at how to create a post in WordPress. Traditionally WordPress used to be specifically just for blogging, but over the years it has developed into much more than that. It is now a complete content management system for websites, and it covers all aspects of website design. Personally, I recommend it very, very highly indeed. It is my content management system of choice. I use it for 99.9% of the websites that I design. And once you actually get to use it and get familiar with it, it is very, very straightforward. There are a lot of complexities to it to begin with, but once you start to actually use it, it's very intuitive. It's not that complex once you actually get a hold of the basics. The fundamentals of it don't change. You will always have the same interface here. You get to customize WordPress through the use of themes and through the use of custom themes, plugins, etc., etc. I'll talk about all those at some other point because that's another ball game. But for now, let's just discuss how to go about creating a post, where you would put it on the website, and all that other good stuff. So, as we look at the back end here, what you're looking at is obviously the main menu. From here, everything you need to know, everything you need to do is right in here. So, in order to create a post, what you would do is simply click on Posts, click Add New. And here is the interface for creating a post. Like every good cookery program that there is, I already have some text ready. There's one in the oven, as I say. So all I'm going to do here is copy paste this into my content window. Copy all this stuff here. Copy. That's Control C, in case you didn't know. That just copies all the content. Then Control V, copy all that straight in. So there you go. Now we've populated the actual title of the page, and we've populated the main body of the page. So just for aesthetic purposes, and another thing you need to look at is actually the layout of the content. Google wants to know that the content is well laid out, it's easy to read, it's broken up. Like the last thing they want to see is huge swathes of text without any breaks in between, without any headings in between. They want to know that the usability of the site is something you have taken into account. It's paramount, in fact, to Google. That's what they're really interested in. They don't want people coming on their site and seeing a higgledy-piggledy bunch of text that is really, really hard to decipher. So I highly recommend that throughout the text you create several headings. They don't all have to be H1s and H2s and all that. You can have like a major H1 at the top. So I don't know, what is the actual... We'll take this, we won't change the title, we'll call it the same thing here. Control C, Control V, paste it in. And with WordPress, everything is just so easy to do. Simply highlight the text, and from your drop down here you're able to select what exactly you want to do to this bit of text. So in this case we want to make that a heading, so we'll choose heading 1, and there you go, that's now a heading 1. If you were to go over here into the HTML text window, you could actually see the change that I just made live. And here are the H1 tags now. This is what the code effectively looks like in the back end. So the H1 tags have been put in place, but because WordPress is a content management system, the whole aim is to make it easy for the layman to create pages and posts. So it hides all that back-end coding side of things, and it just shows you the result of the code on the main visual side of it here, as you can see the visual page. So we put that heading in there. What we could do then is break this up again, call this bit cyclists. Of course I can't spell properly. We could call that a H2 if we liked, or we can simply just bold it over. I'm just going to bold it in this case, and so on and so forth. Continue down through the page. In fact, it's probably better to make this a little bit longer. To be honest with you, I haven't read through this text, so type of road user. Cyclists tend to be so we could actually give this a longer heading is probably better. It is better, in fact, but just for the sake of time, for time saving, we won't in this case. Let's take another title in here, break this up, another title in here, or bold the text in here, and again, if you want at the bottom, if you want to, you can stick one in here. Down here we're actually looking at the Yoast SEO plugin. Now, I'm not going to discuss this now because that's going to be in another video, but just to let you know that this is in relation to creating optimum SEO on the web page on this post. It's a really cool plugin, and it sets all the parameters for the SEO, so you don't really have to you don't have to know too much, because it actually breaks it down, tells you what you're doing wrong, what your kind of keyword content is going to be, how long your meta description is. It's all really cool, and I'll show you that in another video. So we have now, our post has been created. So what I would do next is I would simply click publish over here. But in this case, because it's actually on our own main website, SEO Services.ie, we don't have a category because this is just generic text from something completely completely irrelevant to what we actually do. This is just an actual article on road accidents, as you can see. So in that case, we would actually create a category here for road accidents, or how to prevent road accidents, and we would click it off here as a category for this post, and we would click publish. And what WordPress allows you to do is to actually create, we would have already created a web page where these posts will be pushed out to. And what I mean by that would be that any post you create in the future, any blog that you create, will always appear on the same web page. I know that might sound a little bit confusing now, but what that essentially means is that it effectively creates a timeline on the same web page. So every time you make a blog, it just appears one after another, all on the same page, so users don't have to go searching high and low for those blog posts. So we've created one here. I'm just going to give you a quick look at that. So under settings tab, under reading, the way we have it set up here is that all of our posts, any posts we create, appear on our blog page, and we created that web page previously. So at this present moment in time, any post we create will be coming out on the blog page of the website. If I go back to the main website, you can see that here. Here's our blog page. So any post will always appear on the blog page of the website. Again, it's all about keeping things organized, intuitive, and easy to follow. It's all about the user and usability of the website. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of content, and I look forward to speaking to you on the next video. Thanks for watching.